The godly woman we're going to be speaking about today is Ruth. Now, Ruth, her godly characteristics was loyalty and faithfulness. Now, I believe this is something that we, especially the new generation, struggle with, is to stay loyal and to stay faithful, number one, to each other or to something that they said, or to, say, for example, New Year's resolutions. It's a struggle, and that can flow into our relationship. It can leak into our relationship with God. And this is why this is so beautiful, because in Ruth 1, verse 16 to 17, Ruth was faithful and loyal to Naomi, and she even made Naomi's God, which is our God, the God of Israel, her God. Just by staying loyal to Naomi, she said, now your God will be my God. And this after serving a totally different God her whole life. But Ruth's husband died and Naomi's husband died. And the friendship they have had to have for Ruth to say to Naomi, your God will become my God. I'm going to stay loyal and faithful to you, even though I don't actually have a reason anymore to be here because, my husband died. The other woman went back to her family, and no one can blame her for that. But it's just astounding to see what Ruth's response was. And after that, she followed Naomi, and then Naomi, they got settled, and then Naomi eventually told her, she did everything Naomi told her to do. She was faithful to Naomi. When Naomi told her to go there, she went there. When Naomi told her to go to Boaz, she went to Boaz. And what was so beautiful about Ruth was she worked diligently and faithfully. And what happened? She was rewarded by God with favor and a new husband. Now, what is the lesson here? Loyalty, faithfulness, and even humility, it leads to divine blessings. And what was the divine blessing? The divine blessing was that Ruth met Boaz, and they got married, and then they had Obed. And you know what? All of them are a part of Jesus' bloodline. So they were crucial in partaking in the story that formed Jesus' birth. And what is so special about that is how we can apply this to our lives. Is that when we are faithful and loyal to God, we can definitely expect divine blessings. But are we doing it for divine blessings? No, we are doing it because we have a relationship with God. And that is what's so special, because Ruth had a relationship with Naomi, a relationship so strong that it went beyond her marriage with her old husband. That it made her be loyal to Naomi no matter what. And when we get to know God, when we walk in relationship with Him, we get to know Him, and we build that friendship with Him, that intimacy with Him. And then that makes us want to stay loyal. Let us walk today. And you know what? The best thing about this is that loyalty and faithfulness is already within us. So if you are struggling to be loyal to God or faithful to God, especially if you've told Him you've got to do something, or if you're struggling with reading your Bible constantly, it's okay. But recenter, change your mind, change the way you see it. Why are you spending time with God? Are you doing it because you have to, or are you doing it because you are actually in a relationship with Him and you want to deepen your relationship with Him? The reason why you are doing stuff for God is the most important thing. We cannot be in a place where we are serving Him in a slave mindset, where we are serving Him in a works mindset. The whole reason Jesus was sent to die for us so that we can be free, so that we can walk in His love. The whole reason He was sent is because of God's love for us. He desires a relationship with us. And I believe that when we get that revelation and when we spend more time with Him, the more our desire will grow to be loyal and faithful to Him. And if you are struggling right now, just keep on going. Keep on coming back to Jesus, reminding yourself of who He is. Reminding yourself, let me tell you, if you remind yourself of who God is, everything will shift. Your mindset will shift, your heart will shift. And ask Him, show me, Lord, show me who you are. Show me how you love me. And He loves nothing more than to be asked that question. Let us walk today in the loyalty and the faithfulness that is already within us.
This morning